Hello everyone and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed Origins. So today we're going to be looking at the initial world premiere trailer and we're going to be breaking it down to every little bit of detail that we can get. And I'm going to be showing you guys some of the things you may have missed in the trailer that you didn't get to see when you first watched it. It's a lot to take in, there's a lot going on with Assassin's Creed right now. So there's a lot of things that you possibly could have missed with the initial world premiere trailer. So today we're going to go ahead and break it down and I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video, guys.
We are the first.
I just want to say that this shot is one of my favourite shots in the whole trailer. It looks awesome. It starts off with the pyramid. I remember when we initially got this reveal, I completely panicked the fuck out because I saw the pyramid and I was like, that's fucking Egypt, that's Egypt. This shot is really awesome. It definitely shows what Egypt actually is, with the pyramid, the rocky landscapes in the background, and all the water around the Nile and the really nice areas. Because a lot of people think Egypt's just desert, but as you can see from this here, it's a whole lot more than that.
The first to see the gods. The first.
Here we have the first shot of Sinu flying over one of the Egyptian cities. This was the distinctive thing that made everyone know that it was Assassin's Creed. It's an eagle flying over a really huge landscape. It looks amazing, and the map is actually the whole of Egypt. It's the whole country. Ubisoft put it on their website. It's fucking insane how big the map is. The environments are going to be really diverse, and the map is going to be absolutely huge. They definitely weren't lying when they said that it's 3 times bigger than the map of Black Flag.
To tame their beasts.
Obviously, this is Sinu again flying onto Bayek's arm, and this is kind of just highlighting the fact that the controllable eagle is one of the features in the game. Obviously, I'm kind of against the controllable eagle, but at this point, there's literally nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to have to deal with it. And in the gameplay trailer, it didn't seem like that much of a gimmicky thing. It felt like it was integrated all right into the game, and Ubisoft have a good explanation for it, so that makes me very happy. But obviously, you see Sinu here, you see him flying onto Bayek's arm, and it's just to highlight the fact that Sinu is an integral part of the game. Also, the line before this, he said the first to tame their beasts, and obviously that's relating to the fact that you can tame beasts in the game. This definitely looks like one of the tombs that will be in the game, with the huge statues of Anubis and all the hieroglyphs around. This does look really cool, and I've seen various different pieces of concept art for what Egypt would be like, and this is very similar to those pieces of concept art that I've seen. So this is definitely a tomb of some description, and it does look really fucking cool.
First to guard the soul from evil.
Now this is actually quite interesting, because in the magazine leak we got a few days ago, it said that there was an Anubis inspired armor with a golden mask to complete the Anubis look. Now maybe we'll get something like this to wear in the game, some form of Anubis style outfit. I think that would be kind of cool, maybe not so in your face as this one, maybe very subtle Anubis features. Again, this guy looks like he's some form of like priest that worships Anubis, and he's going to be a little bit more fanatical than Bayek.
We conquered this land and built an empire.
I really hope that was a reference to the codename Assassin's Creed Empire, because that would just be fucking awesome. We were calling the Empire for the whole of last year and the majority of this year, and suddenly we get the new name Origins. I just really hope that distinctive word Empire was a little nod to everyone that's been there since day one, talking about the initial Kotaku leaks of Assassin's Creed Empire. If it was, we're here, Ubisoft, we're still here, you know, doing news on the game and shit. It's fucking great. This right here is actually one of my favourite shots of the whole trailer. The water looks super realistic, the sunset on the horizon looks absolutely amazing, and all these ships on like this misty shore look so fucking good. But basically, this could be a hint at a slight iteration of naval coming back with these boats in the water, because it doesn't look like there's land anywhere nearby. It looks like they're quite far out into the massive water, so maybe there's some form of naval coming. We know that definitely Bayek can ride ships and stuff like that, so maybe we can have some form of combat on these boats. I reckon that is definitely going to happen. We might even get some form of naval gameplay tonight at the Ubisoft press conference at E3. All I know is that I'm very excited to see more of this game. It looks fucking awesome.
but there are whispers on the wind.
So this is the first shot of Bayek that we get in the trailer, and he looks really, really cool. This got me so hyped. He's in the shadows, he's got his hood up, walking with his hood up. You know, they're not making that mistake again. You can walk with your hood up in this game, but he's walking in the shadows, coming out of the shadows. That's the epitome of an assassin right there. And this is also the part of the trailer where it all kind of starts talking about the assassins and the origins and the man that sits in the shadows and is very vengeful on people. And it's a really fucking awesome bit of the trailer because it's the first recorded assassins, and it talks about a brotherhood born in the shadows, which is a really, really cool line because it's kind of talking about, you know, the beginning of the brotherhood and everything that we've played already. This is what started all of it.
A brotherhood born in the shadows.
So this is something that I definitely didn't expect to see in the trailer. I didn't expect to see fucking climbing pyramids and shit. He's like sliding down it. The pyramids are like 50 foot. I want to know how the fuck he got up there. Because obviously, in ancient Egypt, this is accurate. They were very sloped. That's why he's sliding down it. How the fuck did he scramble up 50 feet to get to the top? I have no idea how he did this. I want to see if you can actually scramble up them, because that'd be fucking retarded. Like, that'd be really strange and incredibly unrealistic. But then again, this game was unrealistic because there's a big fucking snake in it. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. He's climbing up the pyramids. Fuck. Alright, then he's sliding down it. Great. What the fuck? So this here is obviously going to be one of the more dynamic weather systems in the game, the type of sandstorms. This was actually mentioned in the very, very initial Kotaku leak back in January of 2016. It said there was going to be desert mirages and also sandstorms as well, and this is obviously very evident here. That leak still holds up today, and a lot of the stuff in that leak was true. I don't think anything was wrong, which I think is fucking insane. But as you can see, obviously sandstorms, these will probably periodically happen over the map as a random weather generation as you traverse over the dunes of ancient Egypt.
They are the first to call themselves.
This is also obviously the gladiator arena that there is in the game. It's kind of, I guess it's just killing enemies, and it's a round-based kind of game mode, and you get rewards for it. This is an awesome shot, also one of my favorite shots in the whole trailer. It's awesome how he comes out of the darkness, and then he obviously catches the Kopesh as the guy throws it to him. It's really fucking awesome. It's just badass how he just catches it, so calm, and then walks out there and kills loads of fucking people. Really awesome shot, and I cannot wait to see more of the gladiator mode when we actually get the game, because I do love gladiator and arena type modes in games. They're really, really fucking fun, and hopefully there's some awesome rewards for it.
The assassins.
Here we get a first look at the combat in the game with things like dodge and the shield smack and a different bunch of combo moves you can do. The combat is definitely interesting in Assassin's Creed Origins. Something I noticed in the original gameplay demo is that it looked kind of static and kind of clunky in a way, if you get what I mean. Of course, no combat can be perfect, but I think the combat could definitely flow more in the game. Hopefully they can iron out a lot of the clunkiness in the upcoming months to the release. But what I've seen so far, it's not the best combat that I've seen in any game, and it can certainly improve. So here we get our first look at one of the boats in the game. Now obviously we saw this in the initial screenshot that we got a few months ago that was kind of Bayek on a boat and he was just rowing it exactly like this. This might even be the same place, we don't know. But again, the boat's a really cool feature. It's kind of like the boat in The Witcher 3 where you just have it to traverse around different areas of the water areas, and it's just kind of a nice thing to have to get around those areas more quickly. I can't wait to see if there's some form of different combats on the boat, you know, because maybe you can shoot your arrows off of it. But this boat is definitely different to the boat that we saw in the screenshot earlier, in which there was boats kind of on a larger area of water. I think there's definitely different types of boats in the game. This is more of a boat that you use to travel around the inner kind of parts of water, like little lakes and stuff, whereas the boats in the other screenshot were kind of more for combat and for more expanded areas of water, because it actually looked like it had a ram on it. So maybe you can ram other boats as well, which would be really cool to see some form of naval combat coming back, even if it's not the main part of the game. Here Here we have a picture of Bayek actually assassinating the crocodile. Finally, he's finally done it. It's the end of the game. He's assassinated the fucking crocodile. Basically, this is one of the many animals you can hunt in Assassin's Creed Origins. It's going to be really awesome. Loads of crafting and stuff to craft your gear and make your weapons better. The crocodile is just one of many that you can hunt, take its skin and reinforce your armor and gear. I'm guessing that's going to be how it works. That's what I thought it was going to be like in my other video, my vision for Assassin's Creed Origins, and if it's like that in the game, that'll be fucking awesome. Obviously, there's going to be loads of other animals to hunt in the game, like hippos and lions that we've seen in other screenshots, and a plethora of more animals, which is great. Also, this is one of the many underwater sections in Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm pretty sure every area of the Nile, you can dive down into the water and find various different animals and treasures under there, and it's really, really detailed apparently, so I'm super excited to see what the underwater sections look like, and if there's any awesome underwater caverns for us to explore. But yeah, just there's loads of underwater explorable areas in the Nile Delta. So we actually get a look at a bunch of weapons in this little clip here. In the first bit where he's fighting those guys in the sandy area, he was using a khopesh, and in this screenshot here, he's using kind of a more of a spear type weapon, but as you can see on the end of it, it's a really long blade, and it's curved exactly like a khopesh. I don't know what that weapon is. If you guys want to tell me in the comment section below, I'll be very happy about that, but I have no idea what the weapon is. It just looks like a spear with a blade of a khopesh on it, which looks really cool, which shows there's going to be a lot of diverse weapons in the game and a lot of weapons that you can use. Again, we have the climbing pyramids. He's climbing a 50-foot fucking pyramid. How the fuck is he doing that? Now this here is obviously undoubtedly one of the tombs in the game. Also, as you can see, he gets a torch out. There's been a lot of times in the different screenshots of the game where we see him get a torch out in these tombs, so maybe the torch is a piece of equipment that you use in tombs and in dark areas, or he just gets the torch out automatically when you go into a tomb. Either one of the two. It's kind of like Tomb Raider, where you have the torch and you use that to light up different areas. It's kind of a cool little touch, and obviously it's going to be too dark in there for him to see, so the torch adds a lot more to the atmosphere, which is adding on what was in Assassin's Creed 2, because obviously in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and that, there was no torches that Ezio got out in the actual game, so all of the tombs were somehow well lit perfectly. Overall, I just cannot wait for tombs to return in this game. There's 20 plus explorable tombs, plus DLC tombs, and it's just going to be so fucking awesome, guys. You guys know how much I love tombs, and they're just fucking amazing. As you can see here, this is another weapon that we can use in the game. It's just a spear, a standard Egyptian spear. This is definitely a very common weapon, and I reckon it'll be one of the ones you use right at the beginning of the game. Here we have what will most likely be one of the special abilities in the game. As you can see, Bayek has 5 arrows knocked at once, which means you'll be able to take out 5 enemies, which I think is really cool. It's kind of a cool feature to have. We also had a screenshot where he's on a camel doing the exact same thing, so it's obviously a very prominent thing in the game, probably very useful to use in combat. Now, obviously, this is my favourite part of the trailer, which is the big fucking snake. I didn't know what to think of this when I first saw it. I was literally like, what the fuck? But now, after closer inspection, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the pillars floating in the air, and also at the right of the screen, near the bottom, you can see pillars coming out of the ceiling. Now, this leads me to believe that this is some form of hallucination from Bayek, and that with every tomb, there's some form of hallucination boss that you have to defeat. Either that, or this is the first recorded use of the assassin trial, where it shows you your greatest fears. Now, obviously, Bayek's greatest fear may be a big fucking snake. I don't know. It could be either one of those two theories. We'll have to wait for the game and see what happens with this massive fucking snake. But I just think it's funny. It made me laugh a lot. I made some memes out of it on the old Twitter last night, and it's just funny. But we'll have to see more about it when the game finally comes out. So that was my official breakdown of the Assassin's Creed Origins gameplay world premiere reveal trailer. Be sure to look out later for my official breakdown of all of the gameplay demo that we got. I'm going to be looking at all of that in detail as well. And then obviously later today we have the Ubisoft press conference, and there's going to be more Assassin's Creed Origins news at that. Most likely there'll be a cinematic trailer and also another long commented gameplay demo, I hope. Fingers crossed, guys, for some more gameplay for this game, because I definitely want to see some city gameplay. That'd be fucking awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Origins news and content in the future, and also remember to comment down in the comment section below letting me know if there was anything I missed in this trailer that you found was interesting. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.